The initial races of the 2024 Formula One Championship have offered glimpses of what Ferrari could achieve with the SF-24 single-seater. Project 676 was initiated with the aim of implementing substantial changes compared to the 2023 package, which attempted to fix the main weaknesses of the SF-23 car. Despite the fact that Ferrari is still trailing behind Red Bull, the Maranello-based team comfortably outpaces Mercedes, McLaren and Aston Martin, thanks to the work done by the Maranello technicians during the winter. Unfortunately, Red Bull has once again set the benchmark this year with the RB20. Currently, the reigning champions hold a 0.4 advantage over the Italian outfit in terms of race pace, which is slightly less than what was experienced during the previous season. Nonetheless, Fred Vasseur's team is content with the progress made in recent months. A significant aspect for Ferrari has been comprehending their entirely new project over the winter and the initial 2 rounds in Bahrain and Saudi Arabia. 12 months ago, Ferrari began the season with an unpredictable and volatile car. In 2024, it only took a few laps for Charles Leclerc and Carlos Sainz to feel more at ease with the SF-24. An important exercise for Ferrari over winter and the first 2 rounds has been to understand their completely new project. The SF-24 is the first car to completely embrace the full downwash concept. In this regard, the Maranello engineers has opted for a unique compromise to establish a strong foundation for development throughout the year. Among the various new macro elements on the SF-24 is the floor. This new design has been crucial in generating efficient load at high speeds whilst retaining aerodynamic stability. As a result of a reduction in the size of the gearbox, a more tapered keel has been achieved. Ferrari has also pushed the anti-intrusion cone inside the floor. These are the main changes compared to the specification which was introduced last year in the Japanese Grand Prix weekend at the Suzuka circuit. According to reports in the Italian media, Ferrari has also done a lot of work on composite materials and their rigidity. As a result, the SF-24 has greater structural strength. A small update is ready for Australia, but the most important package will arrive in Imola. The 3rd round of the 2024 Formula One season will take place at Melbourne's Albert Park, another semi-permanent track like the one in Jeddah. The Australian Grand Prix is the last atypical layout before China and Japan. Such more conventional circuits will allow for more definitive verdicts on these 2024 cars. There will be a small rear wing upgrade in Australia, where a new aerodynamic element will be added to the pylon to improve the efficiency of the Italian car's rear axle. Ferrari's rear end seems to be the area where the SF-24 can develop and find the most performance. While the Sakhir track in Bahrain is a stop-and-go circuit, Jeddah has many high-speed zones, smooth asphalt, and lower downforce. From this point of view, the Albert Park circuit in Melbourne is more of a middle ground between the 2 circuits, with a downforce level closer to that of Bahrain than Jeddah. However, unlike other cars, the Ferrari cars have adopted the same rear wing specification, only adjusting the incidence of the beam wings. Still, the large DRS areas should favor the adoption of more downforce, which is useful for managing medium-speed corners and stability on exit. Regarding the most important updates for Ferrari, as we anticipated, the target remains fixed for the Emilia-Romagna Grand Prix, while a first part of the aerodynamic package will also be seen at the Suzuka circuit in Japan next month. The SF-24 bodywork and the floor will be the macro areas subject to aerodynamic changes on what we defined as the 1.0 version of the SF-24. These changes, therefore, are the first significant alterations to the 2024 Ferrari channel. Generally speaking, the Maranello team's performance is consistent with what the engineers anticipated based on the data in the wind tunnel. As a result, there is confidence in Maranello that upgrades will have their desired impact, and the SF-24 will be able to take a step forward in terms of lap time gains. This allows for courageous and aggressive developments to be pursued, which will be seen in the upcoming Formula One rounds.